Okay, Aries, we're going to try your reading one more time. So we had some technical issues, I guess you would say. Um, so this is reading for Aries, sign of Aries, sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Apply this using your intuition to whatever um, soul connection you have currently in your life. Soul connections can be family or friends. It can be romantic or otherwise, right? Co-workers, it can be anything. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels, and the Light Spirit, guides, and ancestors, show me clearly, allow me to channel the messages needed for the collective sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the rest of May 2020. Okay, so I'm using Colette Baron Reed's The Spirit Animal Oracle to pull an animal oracle for you and the person that you're dealing with. Okay, I have Nightingale Spirit. Nightingale Spirit, love is all around, number 41, which breaks down to a 5. Fives are about changes. A lot of signs, I've done several readings today, and a lot of signs are getting that message of change with that number 5 showing up consistently. Okay, we also have Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely, number 47. So let's just read and see what we have here for Nightingale Spirit, number 41. Love is all around. It says, in the darkness of night, Nightingale Spirit sings her song of love and hope, a harbinger of dawn to remind you that the sun will rise again soon. You are so loved, and the illumination song of the Nightingale Spirit calls you to a new level of self-awareness and connection with the light. Yes, there is shadow and darkness, but love and prosperity exist everywhere, even in the seeming emptiness of space, darkness, and a starless night. Hearken to the message, letting the music of the Nightingale song remind you that love is all around. Feel it and trust in tomorrow's light, renewing your ability to recognize the spaces that appear empty are filled with love and abundance. An illumination will happen soon. So, something's about to be illuminated to either you or the person that you're dealing with Nightingale Spirit. And you're reminded, Spirit's reminding you that love is all around you. So, someone may be feeling very lonely at this time. They may be shut off from people they would typically talk to or see physically. A lot of people are able to talk at this time, but they can't physically visit or physically be in the presence of people they love. I don't know if that's for someone, but it's talking about feeling and trusting in Spirit that light and love is all around you, okay? And that even in darkness, you are light, right? There's always hope, is what I'm getting with that card. Then we have Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely, number 47. Let's see, what message for Pig Spirit? Use your mind wisely. Pig Spirit appears to remind you of the right use of intelligence, a gift we all have that is meant to be used with love, compassion, and discernment. Intelligence means recognizing the value of intuition partnered with smarts and common sense, which leads to intelligent solutions. When Pig Spirit appears, you're called to respect your analytical mind and use it for the highest good, recognizing that all facts must be considered even when they do not fit what you know already. So it sounds like here maybe somebody needs to put the pieces together, right? Use your mind wisely. It could also mean that you're reflecting on things with a negative perspective or a negative outcome. You're manifesting that with negative thoughts, and you need to use your mind in the highest vibration to manifest. But it says use your mind wisely. It says Spirit blesses us with wisdom when we allow Pig Spirit to nudge us into open-minded, thoughtful dialogues whether with others or internally, as we mull over our ideas and what we have come to understand. So, right now we're experiencing a lot of major planets going retrograde. Saturn went retrograde on the 11th, and Saturn asks, did you learn your lesson? So, a lot of karmic situations and karmic people can return during this time. Mercury is about to go retrograde. Venus went retrograde today, as a matter of fact, the 13th. So you are mulling over recent past relationships at this time with Venus retrograde. Also, money, how money has been handled. But it says you are intelligent and capable of clear minded thinking, shaped by the wisdom you have accumulated and the intuition that will tell you when you have more learning to do because not all facts are in. Now is the time that your decision making powers are reliable, for you are in alignment with Pig Spirit's keen intelligence. So, one of you or this person may have a really sharp mind right now. Okay, maybe you're getting some really good ideas in this time that we are having to stay home and kind of retreat, right? So the bottom of the deck we have number 14, Chameleon Spirit. It says act as if, and it caught my attention, the act as if. But it's number 14, which is also a 5. So I'm seeing also in your reading, Aries, the repeating number 5, which speaks to sudden life change, major life change, maybe a change in destiny or with the nodes both shifting. I think the North Node shifted into the sign of Gemini recently. Okay, so we have, it's number 14. Almost there. Chameleon Spirit, act as if. Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create your greatest dream. Feeling sensitive? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until the new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself, it's about learning how to dance with others. So, someone may feel like in this connection they're losing their self, okay? That would be codependent behaviors. Red flags for codependency is, not being happy unless you're always with this other person, or obsessively thinking about a person rather than, picking up the phone and calling them, which would be, the better thing to do is communicate always if you're able to do so. So let's just look and see what we get for you, Aries. Holy Spirit, holy angels, archangels of light, spirit guides, and ancestors. Show me the sign of Aries. Show me the sign of Aries for mid to end of May 2020, please. What can Aries expect as far as energies? What's coming towards Aries at this time? Doesn't seem to want to come out of this deck. I may have to try another deck. Let's move to a different deck and see if that works better. We use the Twin Flame Tarot deck. It's a little easier to shuffle. Okay, we have 8 of Cups, which is moving on. We have 5 of Earth, which is rejection. And then we have Builder Bee, 8 of Earth, which is all about working hard. Then we have the 4 of Flames. That's my Twin Flame Foundation card. That's like coming into union. Or it could be. Let's look and see what comes out. King of Thoughts. There's that analytical mind that was showing up in the Pig Spirit. So The divine masculine could, I don't know why I said divine masculine. Maybe this is a twin flame situation, but the masculine in the situation could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. This is a person who's very much stuck in their head at the moment, really mulling over back and forth in their head about this connection, trying to analyze it rather than just let things happen, right? Maybe overanalyzing, because the next card out we have is the Page of Thoughts. A lot of air energy there surrounding him. But I think he's analyzing, you know, what it would be like to actually come into union with you, the Empress, out next. He feels defeated with the Five of Thoughts, though. I'm using the Twin Flame Tarot for Mystic Moon, Queen of Light 1111, the first edition that they put out of this. And in the outcome, we have Judgment Day, Major Arcana, the Empress, Five of Thoughts, which is defeat in this deck, and then waiting, the Three of Flames. So there's been a lot of waiting in this connection. I'm seeing more waiting in this connection, and I think that might be the problem. Also, that 3 catches my eye. Three of Flames could, I mean, I don't typically see it as a third party, but I don't know. But there is healing here, because the Divine Healing card of Sagittarius Temperance just came out. You have Divine Assistance, but the bottom of the deck being the Nine of Swords, the Nightmare card. Ugh, somebody's really stuck in their head with all this sword energy. And I believe that it's the masculine, but if it's you, whoever has prominent, because this is a general Aries collective reading, whoever has the prominent air sign in their moon, rising, Venus, or sun, well, yeah, unless it could be their sun, their counterpart, is really stuck in their head at the moment. And it's something with rejection that they need to heal here. They're feeling left out in the cold. There's just a single person in this card in this deck, and sometimes it's two people outside the church. He's alone, though. I see him standing there alone in this deck. So we start off with the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is about moving on for good, okay? It's moving on and not looking back, honestly. And this is due to rejection. Somebody's having these thoughts about moving on. Do I move on or do I stay? Because right underneath the Eight of Cups is the Four of Fire, okay? Which is all about building a firm foundation together. So it's the opposite energy. To me, this is stemming from rejection, feelings of abandonment in the past, feelings in this connection that they're being left out in the cold. So maybe there's not very good communication with this person and yourself. Then we have the Builder Bee, Eight of Earth. This is about working hard, okay? This person may be throwing themselves into work, throwing themselves into learning something, because below that is the Page of Thoughts, which is all about learning, looking into things, investigating. Page of Thoughts can be spying on you, social media, asking people about you to try to find out what's going on in your life. I really am not sure if you guys are communicating at all, to be honest, but if you are, it's not communication like you've had in the past, okay? It's not, there's some conflicting energies here. I think that if you could communicate, you could maybe work this out. But let's pull from the Hidden Realms, the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed, and just see if we can get any other messages for you, Aries. Sacred Union, Partnership and Romance, number 27. Okay, that's a 9. And then the Spiral Dancer, Circus Route Perception. Okay, this is going nowhere, basically. This is a sacred connection, okay? This is a very sacred connection between the two of you. It should be in partnership and romance, but it just keeps going, and it goes for a little while, it spirals right back out and fizzles out of control. But this is a 5, again with the 5, with the Spiral Dancer. So let's read from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. See if we can get more insight for you, Aries. 27, Sacred Union. I just really feel that you guys are stuck in a cycle, okay? This union has not, I don't feel, happened, but it's very much seems like it should have by now, okay? Number 27, the Sacred Union is all about beautiful, true partnership. It shows you that Spirit is listening and is always by your side, helping you co-create your greatest desires and manifest your destiny. When you receive this ally, know that you're never alone on your path. Partnership with the divine is yours whenever you need help. The Sacred Union also represents the coming together of all kinds of harmonious alliances, friendship, family, business, and of course romance. No matter what the form, this message pertains to the value of partnership and reminds you to observe the gifts bestowed upon you by the Sacred Union. This is a very positive omen. So, that sounds great, but then we have this 5, the Spiral Dancer. So this is a very sacred, probably past life, many lifetimes throughout time were probably spent with you, with this person. I just wonder, have you guys ever come together and made this actually work? But it's a sacred union, it's a partnership, it's romance, it's beautiful. Spiral Dancer moves with her own rhythm and steps to music only she can hear. She takes you on a path that is winding and circular. She assures you that what you're experiencing as a setback is really part of an upward spiral. Perception is everything. You're not retracing your steps or going backward, but rather around and up. So that's good, okay? So there is a change coming between this romance, this partnership. Maybe that's the change. It's recognized for the Sacred Union that it is between one or both people here. She says that you can be comforted knowing that your path is one of success, adventure, and experience. Follow her, for she dances along a magical way. If you're asking about a relationship, keep on dancing and magic will soon happen. Also, it's okay to allow someone else to take the lead at this time. Make sure to let others know that you're open. Always remember that relationships are mirrors and will show you the past, the present, and the potential future. Earlier, I spoke on twin flame. So, if this is a soulmate or twin flame relationship, you would at times mirror each other, but especially with twin flame connections. All relationships have a destiny. Each is a sacred teacher with valuable lessons to share, even if it appears that the two of you are dancing in different directions. All the steps are perfect, even when you may seem to be stumbling. The Spiral Dancer is a reminder that destiny's true path is seldom straight. Okay, so you've gone round and round with this person. We have the bottom of this deck, Lady of Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. That is a 35, okay? That breaks down to an 8. So let's see what this is about. It's very Tower energy, Uranus energy. As an ally, the Lady of Lightning brings powerful forces of change into your life. Okay, that's that change that we keep channeling here. She tells you to expect a sudden shift in your circumstances. Perhaps a situation you weren't anticipating arises and offers you the opportunity of a lifetime, or a series of aha moments culminates in a pivotal flash of insight, causing everything to change just like that. Maybe someone enters your life and pushes you to new heights. You may have a brilliant idea that hits you like lightning. Be prepared, change is imminent, and a total paradigm shift may be upon you. Don't resist the changes, as this kind of lightning isn't something you want to fight. Great things are happening when the Lady of Lightning appears. So this is good change, right? This is good Tower energy. If you want to relate it to the Tower card in Tarot, it would be the good kind, right? So at this time, if you want to ask a question, I am going to ask Spirit and the archangels, using the Archangel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue to get an answer for you. Okay, those of you that are drawn to this video, ask your question now. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels of Light, Spirit Guides of Ancestors. Okay, we have teaching and learning, and we have victory. So the bottom of the deck is moon cycles. And I channeled that this was cycles. You may notice this person pulling away from you around the full moon and coming back around the new moon. Something like that, right? It says, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. So you may want to study astrology and learn how to make the best of the energies and follow astrology. You know, that might be advice for you. But I think more than anything, it's recognizing that you guys have been stuck in this cycle. Okay, teaching and learning. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach those ideas to others. I'm drawn to the open mind because that was in the other card. Somebody here is maybe not keeping an open mind about this connection. They're shut off from it. They are not seeing the victory that is to be had here. But you do have victory. Archangel Sandalphon says your prayers have been heard and answered. So have faith. Have faith, Aries, okay? Don't give up. If you have an inner knowing about a situation, then you know there's no reading that has to tell you anything. But let this be confirmation that you know the angels are with you. Spirit is working on your side. And I'm going to draw a postcard from Spirit for the sign of Aries. Spirit, what do you need to say to Aries at this time? Okay, so we have, as you think, so you experience life. Thoughts are that powerful and they need minding. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so they serve you or get released instead of wreaking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often masquerade as the truth. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones we want you to keep thinking, and they have less frantic quality. They're stimulating in a good way or don't get away from you. How do you keep an inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts you want the world to reflect back to you. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much. So Spirit wants you to know to be mindful of your thoughts, okay? Think the best outcome for this connection, and that's what you're going to get. You know, tarot is a tool. It's just showing you what energies are going to be surrounding you, you know, in the near future or currently. And you have to use your free will to make the decisions that work out to everyone's best in your situation. But you do have divine assistance, so I hope that you were able to get some answers today, and I will do June videos just as soon as I'm able to get those up. Sending you love and light. Namaste.